Hi, I'm Todd Berzer, and welcome to our 3-minute product manager discussion on obsolescence. So completing the product life cycle, we may need to retire some of our older products. They might have declining sales, might have product replacements, might just have a change in strategy. I got to tell you, as product managers, nobody likes doing this. It's tedious work. Sometimes we feel like we're saying goodbye to old friends. Sometimes we feel like we're a funeral director. But the benefits can be large. Smaller, less important products can take a disproportionate amount of our time to manage. There might be engineering changes, there might be price changes that we need to keep up with, there might be inventory management. The opportunity cost is high. So I'm going to suggest that we look at 7 factors when we think about obsoleting a product. So revenue and profit, growth, customers, related products, inventory costs, maintenance and support, and strategic fit. And basically on these scales, if you've got products that lean to the right, those are going to be your obsolescence candidates. So let's think about this. So revenue and profit, if you've got low revenue profit, it's a candidate. Growth, if it's low, if you got low or negative growth. Customers, if they're small and unnamed customers, versus critical enterprise customers. So sometimes with those critical enterprise customers, if you obsolete a product, you can create issues between your companies. Related products, a standalone product is easier to obsolete than a product that might be an essential component of a bigger system that your company is selling. Inventory costs, if they're high, that's a strike against a product. Maintenance and support, if it's time consuming. And then strategic fit. Does it fit? Maybe it fit at one point, but at this point it has very low strategic fit. So the products, when you look at your products and if they show up on the right of this list, those are potential obsolescence candidates. I'm going to suggest a 5-step process for obsoleting products. The first step is that you should establish a product evaluation team. So you probably don't want to do this one alone. So as a product manager, pull in maybe a client services manager, somebody from finance, maybe somebody from manufacturing if that's relevant for you. Get a small team together and go ahead and, as a team, develop a list of obsolescence candidates. So use the obsolescence criteria that we just looked at and decide which products you're going to propose to obsolete. And then share your list, your draft recommendations out broadly. So we're really looking for obsolescence, any candidates that we might, if we obsolete a product, that it might cause issues. There might be legal or contractual issues that we have to supply this product for a particular client. There might be pending sales with a major account. So go ahead and share that list pretty broadly. Try to find if there's any problems on that list if you obsolete those particular products. And then you're going to need to develop your detailed plans for how to obsolete the products and go ahead and implement that. So there might be customer communication if somebody's still buying that product. There might be, if you've got inventory, you're going to have to figure out how to reduce and get rid of that inventory. There might be ongoing support. How are you going to support this product after you obsolete it and still being used by customers? And the 5th step is just one of those steps that we have as product managers for almost all our processes, and that is to track, learn, and refine the process. You just want to get better at this over time. So those are the 5 steps for obsoleting a product. I got to tell you that no one's going to reward you for obsoleting products. It's tedious and thankless. All those engineers that spent their late nights and days working on these products, they're not going to come to your cubicle and give you a hug for obsoleting those products. But the low potential non-core products, they're like bad tax. They can take a disproportionate time to manage. The opportunity cost is high. So my recommendation is to pull a team together, establish a regular cadence of product obsolescence work, just muscle through it, refine and get better at this over time. Free up your time by getting rid of this dead weight and spend your newfound time on more strategic parts of your job. All right, so that's the 3-minute product manager discussion on obsolescence. I've got a few additional resources available. I've got a book out on Amazon, Becoming a More Strategic Product Manager. I've got a course out on Udemy where I talk about obsolescence, Product Management 101. If you hit questions as you go through this process, feel free to reach out to me. I've got my contact details here. All right, that's our 3-minute product manager discussion on product obsolescence. Hope all your product management work goes exceptionally well.